Perfect. Well, first of all, thank you so much for that kind introduction. And I know we hit some stumbling blocks here, but like you said, the show must go on. And as usual, I'm really excited to be here and discuss something that I'm passionate about, something that I love, something that I've dedicated more than half of my life to, and that is really nutrition, how to get nutrition into people's bodies in a way that's meaningful. You know, we know out there's a lot of vitamins, there's a lot of nutrition out there in the world, but so much of it just doesn't work. And it doesn't work because it can't get into your body, it can't get into your blood. And, you know, the adage isn't you are what you eat, it's really you are what you absorb, right? And what I mean by that is if you take vitamin C and it doesn't get into your blood and it can't get to your organs, it can't get to your eyes, there's really no point to it, right? So what Valimenta and ByDzyne together are really focusing on is how to get meaningful results, how to get nutrition that actually works rather than just the same old run-of-the-mill type of material. So what I'm going to do today is, I know a lot of people, this is their first time kind of experiencing our cell gate technology, the first time learning about the cell gate technology, which is a form of liposome. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to relatively quickly go through some science. It's really, really great because we don't just say a story. We actually have science, human clinical studies where we show that the product works. And I'm really excited to be able to share that with you. And then after that, I'm going to quickly go through the majority of the products that Valimenta and ByDzyne have together. So I'm going to go into screen sharing. And we're going to start right here. All right. So can everybody see the full screen and the slides? All right. So, oh, get rid of that. No. All right. So really what's well, I'll start off with our two main products, and that's our Liposomal Curcumin with Resveratrol and our Liposomal Glutathione. So this is what we view as the future. This is the next generation of products out there because Cellgate, which is exclusive to us, nobody else has it, is a safe and natural way to have the body absorb these products. So the first product I'm really going to talk about is glutathione. And people always start off and say, you know, what's glutathione? What does it do? I've never even heard of it. Why is it important? And the reality is that glutathione is the most important molecule in your body that you've never heard of. So I'm going to kind of go through this quickly, but your brain is the #1 part in your body that uses glutathione. So use it for thinking, use it as an antioxidant, use it to clean out your brain. It's for detoxification. Your liver and your lungs are the next two organs that use a ton of this because that's how your body cleans itself, right? In your lungs, that's how your body protects itself from pollution, from, you know, ozone, from all that stuff that's out there, you know, especially if you're stuck in traffic and you're breathing in all that air. And then your eyes use a lot of it in order to be able to see. So without glutathione, you can't think, you can't detox, you can't see. This molecule is in every single part of your body, every single cell in your body to make energy. So think about it, glutathione, without it, your body and your cells can't make any energy. And there's a huge, huge problem. And the main problem is that if you try to eat glutathione, your stomach will just break it down, right? So it's a huge, huge problem, okay? So a lot of people, what they do is they'll take some kind of precursor for glutathione, but at the end of the day, it ends up upsetting your stomach. You don't feel all that well from it. And oftentimes, the precursors are somewhat toxic to your body. So you're doing things that you think are healthy for you, but you're actually increasing your body's toxicity. And, right here, I want to be clear, we're not talking about curing anything. What we're talking about is that your glutathione levels, when you have a cold or you have a virus or you have anything, your body uses up all its glutathione to try and fight it, to try and keep in homeostasis. So it's important to keep high levels of glutathione in your body, right? Because anytime that your body is attacked in any way, it first starts using up all the glutathione, right? Well, if they're reduced, that means it doesn't have enough to keep on functioning. So,
excuse me, Dr. Blair.
Really, what I'm going to
excuse me, Dr. Blair, you're not in presentation mode for your slides.
Oh, okay.
You're in presenter mode, so we can see everything.
Okay, so let me see if I can make. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay, that had the opposite effect. Okay, well, I think we'll have to continue with the technical issues,
okay,
if that's all right with everybody. So basically what I have here is regular vitamin C and vitamin C with our Cellgate technology. What I have here is regular glutathione and then glutathione with our Cellgate technology. So what I want to do is I want to show you twice, right, that our delivery technology really is powerful and it delivers better than anybody else, right? So if you take regular glutathione, absolutely nothing happens, right? The reality is that your stomach takes the glutathione and it chops it up. Remember before I talked about how you can take a lot of glutathione and nothing would happen. And this is exactly it. Basically, it's a flat line. But if you take our glutathione, after a couple hours, you get a 22% increase in glutathione levels. And what's really nice about that is that we beat any clinical study, any other human clinical study out there by 6 months. So with any other fashion, if you wanted to increase the amount of glutathione in your body, which is critical for your eyesight, for your brain, for your breathing, for making energy, for detoxification, for everything, you'd have to wait 6 months. But because of our delivery technology, you can get immediate increase in glutathione levels. And that's really, really important. So, okay, so you have more glutathione in your body. What other things can we measure? And what we decided to do is look at some simple things. Bilirubin, which is indicative of liver health. Creatinine, which shows how well your kidneys are functioning. And detoxification by looking at how much mercury remains in a person's blood. So basically, these graphs, and I won't get into detail, but after just 4 weeks, people had better liver function, better kidney function, and their blood mercury levels really decreased. And what's cool about this graph here on the bottom is within 1 week, we got blood mercury to go down, right? So not only have we shown that we get more of the glutathione and more of this antioxidant into your blood, but it actually does something. And that's really what we're going for. We're not trying to, just get something more into the blood. We want to see a result, right? People want to know that they're getting healthier. So then our other really, really important product is our curcumin with resveratrol. And curcumin, which comes from turmeric, we all know it. It's that beautiful yellow, golden, orange ingredient in curry, right? So whenever you're eating curry and you have that wonderful, beautiful yellow color, that golden orange color, that's curcumin. And people have been eating it around the world for years and years and years. But the main problem is that your body actually rejects 99.5% of all the turmeric and all the curcumin that you eat. So if you take a whole bottle of regular curcumin, 99.5% of it gets rejected by your body, and only 0.5% actually gets absorbed where it can be used for something. So, curcumin, it supports longevity, your cognitive function, heart and blood vessels, optimal cellular energy production, and it's a really, really potent antioxidant. So what's amazing about this is the glutathione and the curcumin basically help in a similar fashion, but in two different ways. So when you take these products together, they really support each other, and you really start getting increased benefits. What I'm going to show you here is a clinical study basically showing that the curcumin, when given with the liposomal delivery system, our cell gate delivery system, really helped with specific metabolisms in your body. And once again, I mean, this is really, really amazing. Most people, they take regular curcumin and they end up getting a stomach ache, right? Or they take regular curcumin and then their iron levels are all off. They're not working properly. So some of these ingredients, when taken in high amounts without our delivery system, actually have the opposite effect, right? So that's a very, very quick dive into some very specific science. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into kind of our product lineup and kind of explain what it is that we've been doing. Okay, let me get out of here again. Okay, if we're doing a slideshow. In order to really understand why is it that we put all these products together, why is it that you know, we're providing what we're providing right now. So right now we have our two flagship products, which are the glutathione and curcumin, but then we have a whole family of products that work just incredibly well. So once again, here's the curcumin glutathione. They're amazing. They boost and recycle antioxidants. They work with your nervous system. They help detoxify, help with your lung function, help you see, help you think. And, you know, and you have the master antioxidant, which is glutathione, along with curcumin and resveratrol, you know, to help with longevity and energy production in your body. And these two are amazing. And as I go through the rest of the products, I want to keep on coming back to these two foundational products, because when you have the two of them together with these other products as well, they work even better. So the first product is our liposomal vitamin C. And vitamin C, I think everybody knows how amazing it is and what vitamin C does. So from a vanity standpoint, it helps with, you know, plumper, more beautiful skin, but it's also an incredibly potent antioxidant. If you like to run and work out, it really helps with athletic performance, and it's incredibly important to your immune function. And nowadays, we know how important it is to have a strong immune system, right? But we talked about glutathione being the master antioxidant. So what's really amazing about glutathione plus vitamin C together is that glutathione activates vitamin C. So when vitamin C gets used once, then glutathione turns it on again. And then the vitamin C gets used again, glutathione turns it on again. And it turns it on over and over and over again, so that your vitamin C is better utilized, right? And rather than each vitamin C being used just once, it's used multiple times, dozens of times, hundreds of times. So you really get the full benefit of vitamin C, because once again, glutathione is the master antioxidant. It's what's so important for really all aspects of your body, and it helps turn vitamin C on. CoQ10 with our cell gate delivery technology is another one of these things, right? So it's really, really important in making cellular energy. Now, if you remember before, I talked about glutathione being important for cellular energy too. Glutathione goes, turns CoQ10 on, and works incredibly well. Now, for people out there who are taking drugs like statins for their cholesterol, those drugs really reduce the amount of CoQ10 in your body. And it's really important to supplement with more CoQ10 to keep your levels high. You know, people who have low CoQ10 levels, they generally complain about, you know, muscle soreness, a lot of times fatigue. Their heart always feels a little bit tired, but it's, you know, so CoQ10 is incredibly important, once again, for your heart and your liver, right? Glutathione turns it on. So you take the glutathione and the CoQ10, and you're able to see the best results out there. Now, magnesium is an incredible, mineral out there. One of the main problems with people who take magnesium is if you take it, all of a sudden you get a very upset stomach and it just doesn't work. But without magnesium, you don't have a healthy heart, you don't have healthy blood vessels, your brain doesn't work well, your nervous system doesn't work well, you can't sleep well. Magnesium is incredibly important for sleep. And you also get muscle soreness and muscle tightness very, very easily. The other important thing about magnesium is it really supports proper metabolism. So if you're eating sugar or anything like that, magnesium helps to break it down so you have a healthy metabolism. And our liposomal cellulose magnesium is incredible. It's one of those things I take several times a day. It actually helps keep me calm. It keeps my brain function going. And once again, especially with curcumin, it works very, very well. The two of them really help your brain function clearly and without any kind of stomach discomfort. This product is another product that I love. Now,
Excuse me,
for some people,
Blair. Excuse me, Dr. Blair,
yes.
We're not able to see your PowerPoint slides. So I think it probably froze, but we're not able to see the slides as you're following along to the next slide.
Okay.
We're still in slide number 9.
Slide 9.
Yes,
Which product is that?
the curcumin.
This one, the yellow bottle curcumin?
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly where I am.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's exactly what's supposed to be a curcumin. So and actually what's really cool about this product is it's just pure curcumin, right? So for those of us who want to get a little bit extra curcumin and not as much resveratrol, this is another product that I absolutely love. And I take it with my glass of water. It makes the water amazing, beautiful orange, and it tastes just like orange juice. So that's oftentimes how I start my day. And once again, the liposomal delivery method makes sure that a significant amount of the curcumin is actually absorbed into your body rather than 99.5% of it being rejected. So this is just incredibly important to you. It's good for your eyesight, it's good for your liver, healthy inflammatory response, and really, really phenomenal antioxidant. So vitamin D3 and K2 has been in the news lately for all the clinical studies that are coming out about it. We're finding out that D3 with K2 is just so incredibly important for your immune system. And the way to keep your immune system really, really strong is by making sure that you have enough D3, the sunshine vitamin, right? The other important thing about D3 and K2 is without it, your body can't use calcium, right? So a lot of people out there, they have weak bones, their bones just aren't healthy. And you ask yourself, well, why is that if everybody's taking calcium all the time, right? Especially here in the United States, we have calcium in our bread, calcium in our orange juice. Calcium is fortified and put into absolutely everything, but people's bones are still very fragile. They're very, very brittle. That's because the body's taking in the calcium, but the body can't use the calcium. And that's what D3 and the vitamin K2 is so important for, is to utilize the nutrition that you eat, right? Calcium absorbs quite well, but it's not used by your body very easily. So with this vitamin D3 with K2, you're able to really get your full amount of vitamin intake that you need, but then at the same time, your body is able to use other ingredients out there, while at the same time, keeping your immune system incredibly strong. This is another product that's incredibly well. This product's been in the doctor's line for years and years and years. And we all know how important B12 is. So if you're a vegan or vegetarian, this is incredibly important for you because without it, it's unlikely you're getting enough. And B12 is important for your brain function, right? Without B12, your neurotransmitters don't work. Not only that, you need it for energy production. So a lot of people who don't have B12 will complain about having very, very low energy. It's tough for them to wake up in the morning. It's just a big, big problem. And this product is really simple. You can put it in your pocket. You can take it with you everywhere. You spray it, you get a nice little energy boost. And at the same time, you get enough B12 to really help support your liver and your immune system and everything in your body. It's a small 30 ml bottle, but it packs a huge punch. It's so incredibly strong. And this product, especially in the last year, the liposomal sleep has just become so incredibly important. If you talk to people right now, the world has become much more stressful than it used to be. So people are having a hard time sleeping. And this thing does, the cell gate delivery system, the liposomes really do a couple of amazing things. Number one, it has a little bit of GABA in it and a little bit of melatonin, just small, small amounts in there. So what happens is, because it's liposomal, it goes into your blood quickly, it calms you down, puts you to sleep, and then your body uses all of it up. The reason that's very, very important that your body uses it up is because when you wake up in the morning, you want these ingredients to be gone, so you wake up fresh and well rested. Now, this product is called sleep, but that's not really the goal. The goal is to wake up rested and energetic, right? Sleep isn't the goal. The benefits of sleep are the goal. And that's exactly what this product delivers on. This one I specifically designed for my wife. She has a very difficult time going to sleep and staying asleep. So for years and years and years, we kind of tweaked the formula until it worked on her. And if it works on her, it works on absolutely everybody. So this is a very, very gentle formula, but it's incredibly powerful and it works incredibly well. And then the multivitamin caps, which is a combination of a little bit of all the vitamins and a few minerals in there to really help support your body. And like I said, we have a lot of people, especially people who get upset stomachs very easily or get nauseated, they feel like throwing up when they take multivitamins. This will not happen with this product because of the delivery system. It gets absorbed into the blood very, very quickly and works incredibly well. This is a product that I take every single day myself also, and really rely on it wherever I go. Right? And then of course, once again, we come back to the glutathione. This is the larger version, but once again, this is a flagship product. If you were only going to take one product, this is it. You absolutely have to take it. It's incredibly powerful. It's important for every single part of your body. It makes energy. It makes your brain work. It makes your lungs work. It makes your liver work. It makes your heart work. So without this ingredient, without glutathione, your body does not work. One of the main problems is as you age, every year that you get older, your body lacks glutathione more and more and more, and you have to take more supplementation of glutathione. And remember, if you take glutathione that doesn't have the cell gate liposomal delivery system, glutathione will not absorb into your blood. It'll just get destroyed by your stomach, and basically it would be kind of a waste of money. Then, of course, the other flagship product, the liposomal curcumin with resveratrol. I mean, curcumin, resveratrol, I mean, they're known for longevity. They're known for antioxidant effect. They're known for liver health. They're known for skin health. They're known for eye health. All these studies have been coming out lately, how curcumin really helps protect your eyes against the sun, against the blue rays of your computer screen, right? So the more we watch TVs and computer screens, the more our eyes are exposed to these really dangerous blue rays. And curcumin has been shown to really help support your eyes as it's being attacked from blue rays or from bright sunlight or anything out there. So a lot of people go out there and they really take a lot of curcumin to help support and protect their bodies. So I know I went through a lot of information very, very quickly. So, I'm happy to answer questions and however I can help. So what I'll do is I'll just go through the comment section and I'll try and answer some of the questions as they come up. Once again, I'm sorry, I guess today we had a little bit of technical issues, but I hope we got through it.
One of the questions, Dr. Blair, is, can you take all the products together?
The simple answer is yes. You can definitely take all the products together. And one of the things I really wanted to try and communicate as I was going through information very, very quickly is that the products are actually much better when taken together. So if you can take them, especially the glutathione, right? So vitamin C works better with glutathione. Vitamin D3 works better with glutathione. Curcumin works better with glutathione. So, sleep works better with curcumin. Sleep works better with magnesium. So the real thing here is that you want to take them together and you really want to kind of do everything to help support your nutrition, because one of the main problems that we face today is that our foods just aren't as nutritious as they used to be. A tomato from today fails the standard of a tomato from the 70s and 80s, right? Because the quality is just lower now. It just doesn't have the nutritive value that you typically see in fresh produce and fruits and vegetables. So you really want to take them, and you want to take them every day. It's really, really important to keep up with your nutrition. And what's kind of funny is even me, every once in a while, I'll stop taking the curcumin just because I feel like it, right? I just make a decision, say, I'm not going to take it anymore. And then after a few days, when I get out of bed, I can really feel it in my knees, right? My knees are sore. If I go and play basketball or I go running, like all of a sudden it's just, my joints just aren't as flexible. They're not as, they just don't move as well. So it's one of those things where, especially the curcumin, the glutathione, those products, it's really important to keep on taking them and take them every single day.
Okay, great. Next question is, Dr. Blair, you mentioned something about iron can be affected. Can you clarify that, please?
Yeah, so curcumin from turmeric is one of those things that a lot of times people take a lot of it. And that's because for non-cell-gate products, for non-liposomal products, you have to take a massive amount of curcumin to see any results. And then you typically get some stomach issues. Now, the problem is when you take a lot of curcumin that doesn't have liposomal delivery system, what happens is it prevents iron absorption, right? So you take the curcumin for its benefits, but then you can't get iron into your blood. And of course, iron is incredibly important. I mean, our blood is red because of iron. Our liver needs iron. All our liver enzymes, they're iron-based, right? So the enzymes that you have in your liver that are for detoxification don't work without iron. They have to have iron. So with our product, right, it's only 200 or 250 milligrams of curcumin. But that small amount absorbs well into the blood and then doesn't bother iron uptake.
Great. The next question is...
Another question is...
Yes, can it be used in children?
So with children, right, so children are not small adults, right? Children are still developing their organs. They tend to breathe through their mouth instead of through their nose. They're growing, obviously. So you can, but you have to reduce the dose quite a bit. So it's not a surprise to anybody that a dose for a full-grown adult would be different than from a small child. And one of the things I always recommend is to get the advice of the child's doctor. And they know your child, they've helped raise them. So ask the doctor, see what it is. But the simple answer is yes, these products are very, very healthy. Children need vitamins, they need these healthy herbs, and they really help everybody out there. Another great question is, can you consume these products in excess? And the simple answer is yes. Just like anything, you can take too much of it. But here's the great thing about our product. In general, if you took too much of the product, all that would really happen is you're wasting money, right? If you take, let's say, the whole bottle of glutathione, you're just kind of wasting money. You're not going to get, if you take 10 doses instead of 1 dose, you're not going to get 10 times the benefit, right? You may get 1.5 times the benefit or something like that. Or if you take a whole lot of vitamin C, it's not going to harm you, but it's just not needed. So what I would recommend is follow the instructions on the bottle. If you want to take 2 or 3 doses throughout the day, that makes sense. I mean, there's definitely benefit for that. If you're an athlete, one of the things that we very commonly do for professional bicyclists and marathon runners is we'll give them our glutathione and our vitamin C to take every 45 minutes during a race. And it really helps protect their muscles from oxidative damage, and they get much better times, much better performance because it just absorbs quickly into their blood, and then their body is able to use it. So it also depends on what you do during the day, right? So if you're having a day that you're just sitting in front of the computer doing work, maybe you take a little bit less. Let's say you go out there and you run and you jog and you go swimming, you go sailing, surfing, whatever it is that you enjoy doing to be active, you may want to take a bit more. So I'd recommend taking at least 1 dose, and then depending on your activity level, maybe take 2 doses or 3 doses to help with performance, to help protect you, things of that nature. So somebody here asked for a suggested combination, and what we recommend is take the curcumin with resveratrol and the glutathione. Those are the foundation products. And then, definitely the vitamin C and the multivitamin, the vitamin D3, because the curcumin and glutathione will help those products work even better, and you get even better results. So somebody asked if this information is available elsewhere. And I believe it's these talks and some of the previous talks that I've given are actually available in a few places. Is that correct? Okay, so it is. I mean, that's a simple thing. And I'm sure, after we're done with the training, we can post where these other recorded videos are available.
Yes. Dr. Blair, we'll take one last question and wrap it up for this product training session. So we have some time to get started with the next Mind Movers training. So the last question, if you can help to answer, is the product 100% natural?
So everything in the product is natural form. The glutathione is natural. It's made from fermentation. The lipids are natural from sunflower. The water is obviously water. All the flavors are fruit extracts. However, there's a few ingredients in there. For instance, the vitamin C is natural form, right? But we didn't extract the vitamin C from an orange, right? We made it. And one of the important things that's important about that is because we use pharmaceutical grade vitamin C. So it is ultra, 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 ultra pure. It is just so incredibly pure. So some ingredients we can make naturally, and we can get them to the purity level that we expect. Some ingredients, we have to take them through some additional steps to make sure that we get that pharmaceutical purity that we expect, because I take these products as well, right? So it's really important for me, my family, you guys, my friends, to get the absolute highest purity. And sometimes extraction isn't the way to do it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so very much, Dr. Blair, for your time and for your knowledge. We're going to end this product training session. We look forward to your next month product training session.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for your time. I know everybody's busy and everybody's time is very precious. And I look forward to continuing this conversation next month.
Thank you so much for Dr. Blair's chat here. I was listening in the end, so I really appreciate it. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback from the amazing products you do for us here in ByDzyne. And I just want to say from on behalf of everyone in ByDzyne, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for all you do.
Hey, thank you. Have a great evening, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Blair.